What's up, everybody? It's Laura, that RV girl with Traveland RV here at Alliance RV, and I am super excited to debut for you the brand new 2026 Alliance Delta 291BH. Now, this bunkhouse is packed with some of my most favorite features. Let's see if you can find them all. Let's get started. All right, first up here on the tongue, you'll find your powered tongue jack. We've got two 20-pound propane tanks with a cover, and then a great amount of space here on the front of your tongue for your perfect battery setup. Working our way over to the campsite. Now this is where you've got your nice big pass-through storage. And to the left-hand side is where you're gonna find your three-way switch for your awning. We've also got a standard outlet here if you wanna power up any devices, say a TV, as you've got your cable input here as well. Spray port, USB charger, and your front cap light switch, as well as your table. Making our way down the campsite here, you'll find your on-demand water heater and your furnace output. You do have a nice big powered patio awning that is going to span over your main entry door. As you may have seen, this is a 2-entrance unit. We've got solid steps on both entrances, and we've got a little bonus feature back here. Completing your outdoor entertainment space is your combo pull-out griddle and grill, conveniently located underneath your awning as well. At the rear, you'll find an accessory hitch in case you need to bring along extra gear or, say, a bike rack. We also have this massive rear storage here that you can access from the exterior. Up top, we have backup camera prep, and you've got a nice big climb and dry oversized ladder, so perfect for hanging those beach towels. Here on the off-camp side is where you will find your one slide, and of course on this side is the other opening to your pass-through storage. This is where you will find a three-way switch for your slide. You also have a Blue Tech water filter here, your tank flush city water hookups, a hot and cold outdoor shower, your battery disconnect switch, and your water pump switch. All right, and without further ado, it's time to head inside and check out this new floor plan. Welcome inside. This is going to be your midship living area here. Already I'm in love. Okay, one of my favorite features, I'm staring at it right now. That's this little storage item here. I love it because you can move it around. We've got an additional seating space that is moving to the top of my favorites list, which I'll show you in a moment. You can move that to accompany that seating area, use it for storage, use it as a table, use it as a footrest. You know how much I love versatile furniture. Is that a soft close on an ottoman? Have you seen that before? Also, here in this slide, the only slide we have on this model is going to be your theater seat. So this is for you, Mom and Dad. You've got the middle pull-down insert that's going to have two additional cup holders to your already side cup holders here. It is a simple pull cord to recline. Let's move our ottoman out of the way. Whoop! And you know, always give it a little bit of a push so you can reach your max chill mode. You also will love the fact that you've got some really snazzy underlighting here and USB and USB-C charging in the armrest. Plus, if you need an additional charging outlet for, say, a laptop or a bigger device, because, I mean, hey, gotta get some work done on the go, this'll do. You've got a standard wall outlet just to the left-hand side. Also, you've got nice big atrium style windows behind you there with blackout roller shades. And take a look, you guys. I'm only 5'2", but I do have a heel on my shoe today. Look at how high these slide rooms are. I love that. Then let's talk kitchen. Now we've got beautiful solid surface countertops throughout this kitchen here. Let's move it back over to our fridge. Because, I mean, hey, you're going to want to grab a cold beverage the moment you get to the campsite. And then in the back here, you've got a nice big pantry with pull-out drawers on the top. And on the bottom, you've got two on the bottom there. I can never decide which snacks I want, salty, sweet. I want them all, so that's perfect. I can get them all and store them away nicely. All right. Kitchen, okay, you already saw all of this incredible countertop space that I just showed you, but check it out. They wanted to extend that, so they gave you a countertop extension here along the back. Now we've got a nice deep-seated stainless steel single basin sink here, matte black faucet with telescoping faucet head. We have outlets on both sides in the back here, so This could be my little dedicated Nespresso area, and when not in use, I could put it in the pantry. Up above, we've got some cabinetry here that is separated by a shelf. Great for keeping your kitchenware organized, or you know, my pod flavors organized. I'm a double espresso pod type of gal. And then up here above this countertop space, we've got another cabinet here with a shelf as well. When it comes time to cook, they've given you an RV oven, so we can make those little flatbread pizzas and chocolate chip cookies. And up above that, we have a 3-burner cooktop with a flush glass cover. So if you need this whole space for prep, go for it. Down below that, we have a dedicated pots and pans drawer. Dedicated pots and pans drawer means it is deep enough for your pots and pans. And then over into this middle section here, we've got more drawers and a flatware cutlery organizer up top, as well as 2 great sized drawers down below that. And of course, underneath your sink here, we have a built-in trash bin. And you thought I was gonna miss it. I would never. For quick and easy meals and pizza pops on the go, you've got a microwave up top. Plus, even more storage just up above the microwave. And flowing nicely off of your kitchen is your entertainment space. Now this is where you've got your nice big flat screen TV here that is on a little bit of a swivel, so you can adjust it to view it from the theater seats or this fantastic little lounge area behind me that we'll get to in a moment. Below that, you've got a nice big window on your campsite here. Don't worry, roller blackout shade if you need a little bit of privacy. And you've got an outlet over on this portion of the countertop as well. So great if you need to bring along kitchen appliances and gadgets, or if you want to put your coffee bar here, right by the door. Great spot for your morning coffee. Down below that, you'll find a cabinet, nice big pass-through cabinet storage above one of my favorite must-have features, an electric fireplace. Now this is where we're getting into some real fun territory here. Right off of the main entry door, you'll find this L-shaped lounger. I love the versatility of this lounger. It is like a U-shaped dinette, but better because it is so wide open that anyone can come in here and get comfy. And check it out, this table is completely removable. So you don't have to worry about anyone not having enough space to sit comfortably. You can actually just trade that out. Put that ottoman here, put your feet up. Also, this is going to double as an additional little sleeping space. Might be sized for like a kiddo or shorter adult like myself, but you can just pivot this table downwards and then it will be at the perfect height for you to move your cushions in and have an additional sleeping space. Or what I would make it into is 100%, I'd have a day bed right there. Have it all set up and cozy. I could see our kids here hanging out, my husband and I here, TV on, a little movie night. It'd be perfect. And speaking of the kiddos, now this is my favorite style of bunk, and I don't think I will compromise ever on another style because I love this horizontal style open bunk bed situation here just off of the living room. It keeps this space nice and open and bright for the kids. It doesn't create any dark tunnels, and you have the added bonus of these closing panel doors, so it's actually like a cheater private bunk room. They've even got an outlet off of the AC in here, of course. We have 2 windows up at the top here, one along the off-camp side wall, and then we have a nice big rear window on the top and a huge rear window on the bottom, so they aren't going to feel enclosed. They're actually going to feel like they've got their own little upscale space that's not an afterthought in the floor plan. And all we need to do is actually just install a little lock, and then we can just no, I'm just kidding. Kind of. Also, they're going to have their own storage as they've got a good size wardrobe up top, and then we've got 2 drawers down below. And if you remember that big exterior storage compartment, well, that's underneath this bottom bunk. And while we're here, speaking of storage, you've also got cabinet doors on this L-shaped lounger sofa here to access the storage underneath the bench seating. Let's talk tech a little bit because Alliance keeps it nice and easy. We've got our switches here on your control panel right off of your main entry door. So you've got switches for your slides and awnings, as well as your tank heaters for your enclosed underbelly to keep those tanks warm during the cooler months. And you can check on your battery and tank levels there as well. Plus, since we're talking tech, if you need to access your breakers and fuses, they can be found just right here behind this beautiful cabinet door. Are y'all having fun yet? Come check out this bathroom. All right, love them or hate them, we have a east to west bathroom, which I think is a fantastic option for families that are going to need multiple private spaces for people to get ready in the morning. You can close off this door here and you've got your private bedroom for mom and dad to get ready, and then someone can come into the bathroom, close off this pocket door to the rest of the coach, and now they've got a private space big enough to actually get ready and get changed without feeling like they're in a closet. And then on top of that, the other kiddo can close off the door in the little bunk room and get ready there. So plenty of options for privacy in this coach, which I think is very important when you've got a family. Multiple people need their own private space at times. Over here on the off-camp side, this is where you've got your vanity space. That solid surface countertop has just continued here into the bathroom. You've got a stainless steel undermount sink, some matte black fixtures, soap holder, and toothbrush holders. Up above, we have a double door mirrored medicine cabinet and some little cubbies here to the left-hand side. Down below, we've got drawers for those smaller bathroom toiletry items, and you've got an outlet here if you need to power up any tools. Plus, for convenience, your water heater controls are just right here. And down below this sink, well, you've got a huge wide open cupboard here if you want a little dedicated space for a trash bin. You have a porcelain foot flush toilet with the soft close lid and a stand-in shower here with the skylight to give you a little extra added headroom. We've got the retractable squeegee style door here and a shower head on a wand to make rinsing nice and easy. Plus, to keep this space feeling fresh, we have a roof vent fan and an outlet off your AC. And finally, mom and dad, this one is for you. This is your master bedroom up in the front cap. We have a beautiful walk around queen size bed here with plenty of storage options for you. Each side of the bed is going to have its own wardrobe with a removable shelf and a hanging rod, so you can choose how to use it, fold or hang. And below the wardrobe, each side of the bed will have their own night table accompanied by a drawer. And of course, to power up and charge devices, in the back there, you'll find a standard outlet for larger devices like CPAP machines and a USB and USB-C charging port. Plus, your reading lights to keep things nice and streamlined above as you have these flush lights under the cabinetry here. You've still got your reading lights, they're just here on the side. How great is that? The padded headboard behind adds a little bit of style, and our favorite overhead cabinets give you additional storage options for linens and whatever else you need in your private space. Also, you've got a dedicated AC in here to keep mom and dad cool because you deserve it after a long day of chasing after the kiddos. And for bigger and bulkier items, yes, of course, you've got a nice big underbed storage on a strut with a sliding drawer. And for those nights that you want to watch a movie that is not a cartoon, you've got a TV backer location here in the bedroom as well. And rounding out the bedroom is your own private entrance. That completes my tour on the 2026 Alliance Delta 291BH here at Alliance RV. If y'all are interested in picking one up for yourselves, I will leave a link in the description so you can get a hold of our Traveland RV team and we'll set you up just right. Thank you guys so much for watching. As always, safe travels, happy camping, and I'll see you tomorrow.